Hey Brotages, this is Brotais here, back at you with another video, this time an operator breakdown on Montagne. Montagne, or Mountain in English, is a crowd control character and is the weaker of the two popular riot shields. Now one question we may ask is, why do we play Mountain? And to answer that, we have to look at his class. Now, Mountain, like I said, is the weaker of the two popular riot shields, and he's the least popular choice due to his limited mobility and lack of flash charges. Currently, as it stands, Mountain is good for sitting in doorways with his ability that allows him to be fully protected while unable to shoot. But remember, the downside of this is players can currently push Mountain out of the way by running into him, which leaves your sides vulnerable to attack. One upside to Mountain, though, is that if he is in his full form, when he's hit, he will not lower his shield, unlike his counterpart Blitz. This takes away the opponent's ability to rush and overwhelm a shield user. In saying that, though, Mountain is like that annoying guy in the corner at parties who does nothing but give you weird looks. When he's in his full form, he doesn't benefit the offense or defense, rather he can call out. His best game type to be played on is Bomb with his 3 smokes, and he makes a great wall that, if they don't have Nitrocell, he can sit in the corner of the room and be a nuisance as they can't defuse the bomb or kill him. He's a very neutral-esque character. Please be advised, though, there are many disadvantages to using Mountain over Blitz, and I strongly suggest Blitz over Mountain at all times. And we will start with his first disadvantage, and that is actually legitimately his shield. Currently, as it stands, Mountain is the weaker and inferior operator to Blitz. Don't use him if Blitz is still available on the board. In saying that, the reason is because, yes, his shield, also known as the Rock he calls it, expands to cover his whole body, but his right leg is always still visible to the enemy, which you see here. And this is for a balancing purpose, which to me just makes Mountain the lesser force than he should be, since he's already hindered without the ability to shoot his weapon. So even though you're fully protected, good shooters can target that leg and still bring you down because you're not. And another downside of this is when crouching, your shoulders and feet are completely visible to be shot at. And this is equal to Blitz. So he doesn't offer better protection than Blitz, despite only when standing up and in his full form. Yet Blitz has a flash shield, which Mountain does not have, which can flash enemies. And obviously, being Mountain, standing there and having good people playing, it doesn't equate to a better effect than Blitz would in changing the pace of the game. Another gripe I have about Mountain being a neutral player in this game is that he can easily be pushed out of the way, yet he is so large and so big, and he's designed to keep people in and out. He is the crowd control character, so it's easy for people to run into him, push him out of the way, and shoot him in the side, as you can see here. So, Brotais, if he's so terrible, why do we use him? And I can answer that for you. The reason we use Mountain is he is an assistant operator. So when Blitz is being used, we might bring Mountain with us to make a 2-man squad. So Blitz is the primary shield and Mountain is a secondary shield. So some squads will use them both and send people in partners. This allows people to shoot over the shoulders and to allow crowd control and basically to be a bigger target. So when you play Mountain, that's your ideology. I want to be a bigger target, I want to be a nuisance, and I want to be a pain in the ass. So how can I go about doing that? And to answer that question is just to stay alive. You avoid nitrocells, you peek in doorways, you stand in doorways, you back away, and you just be there. You be noticeable. You be that guy that people don't want to be with. And that is how you play Mountain well. I will show you a clip here of me playing Mountain and how I go about playing it. And remember, my goal is not to get kills, it's to help my teammates get kills by me staying alive.
Hostile activity. Resume the container once the threat is neutralized.
So, proteges, there you have it, my quick operator tip video on Mountain. Now, like I said, what you can take from this is play Blitz unless you have no other choice and you have to play Mountain. And secondly, don't aim for kills, aim to stay alive. Now, I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow, depending on how I feel. I'm feeling a lot better now from my surgery, and hopefully you guys all have a good day. Thank you, and good night.